This is the Great Legend, and this is Legends Live. Oh, wait. This is the Great Legend, and I'm coming at you live. There we go. This is the Legends Live auction for November 19th, 2016. Fans, thanks for sticking around. I was having a little technical difficulty on my webcam, giving y'all the Alvin and the Chipmunks action. But we are here live with Big Bear Comics. Big Bear, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. That was some funny shit back then.
It was, man. You never know what can happen when you do go live on these things. Sometimes things just get a little crazy. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to check the comments, make sure those are up and available. So if you do have any questions, or even if you want to come on and sell on the show, I can drop you the link in the chat over there on the side. So let's check the comments and give some shout outs to some of the early viewers here. We have in the house the Collector 27. Good old Tristan is here. Thank you so much. Contender. Look at Contender. Kind of like asking a question, but kind of like being a dick at the same time. Is this normal? Daughter, Grandpa, I'm so confused. British geek guy. He was helping host last night's Blaster Stash It, doing his own version of Shut Your Funko Mouth. William Thorg. Oh yeah, that's right. William, so good to see you on here. And hey man, William, if you got some of those #1s you want to sell, let me know. Christian Collins. Good to see you. Aim High Comics. That's right. Got the balls back. Mass Marvels in the house, and everything's good. All right. Well, what we got tonight? We got me and Big Bear Comics. We're coming at you live with some great deals, some great stuff. We're going to go ahead and get started because it was my fault. We were running a little late. I had to go out and get me a drink and a damn Powerball ticket and stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and show the only thing I have, and I was going to mention this as well. I'll be putting up some prices to sell some CGC, CBCS, just Mylar bags for your graded comic books, PGX, anything that's graded. I'm going to be putting some prices up for those, probably on the Blaster Stash It Facebook page. So if you check down the link below, go ahead and go over to the Blaster Stash It Facebook page. You can see information for that, and I'll do that here after the show. But I'm going to go ahead and start round one with something I call the Black Pack. This is the Black Pack right here. All right, let me push this tray in. So for the Black Pack, starting at $10, we have a near mint copy of the comic book Black by Black Mask, I think it is. Yeah, Black Mask. Really came on with a lot of drama and a lot of just a lot of crap going on. I mean, like it's a good story, but there is some stuff that may offend some people because it deals a lot with racial tension and race issues, stuff like that. But I thought the story was great. A little heavy on the racial undertones, kind of like, oh my God, really? But the story was pretty good for itself. And for $10, you'll be getting the normal cover and the variant cover together. These are both 9.4 or higher. They probably would get you a 9.6. There may be just one spine. I think there's just one little spine tick on there and maybe one more. But definitely 9.4 or higher because that's the only thing I can see wrong. And they're real small. But if you just want to get these bad boys, read a good little story, pick up the Black Pack. The starting bid on the Black Pack is $10, free shipping. And I'm going to do what old Russell advises. And if you win the auction, or if you win this auction, I prefer if you send it friends and family. That way PayPal won't hit me for a 3% fee. Because after $10, 3% fee, and then I pay shipping and handling. Damn, I ain't going to make much money.
No money.
So definitely my email is right there below, rdowdy1@gmail.com. And so I'm kind of starting off round one like that. And I'm also going to go ahead and continue. I'm going to keep my email up because Sarap, Who Dat Comics, Collectibles, and Gaming. good old Russell. Tonight he can't be here, so I offered to sell his items for him in the auction. So you're going to want to use my email for that. If you do win one of Houdat's auctions, then I'll give you Houdat's email address, and then that way you can pay him that way. And it also goes, anything I show you for Russell, please pay via the friends and family. If you don't trust Russell, or you don't know who that guy is, or if you don't trust me for that matter, I'm going to tack on 3% to whatever you win the auction at. So it's just, you know, easier to do that way, and you know, stuff like that. So what I'm going to do, let me do my screen share here. I'm going to show you what we have in round one for Houdat Comics, Collectibles, and Gaming. Again, I'm sorry he couldn't be here. He's actually celebrating his birthday with not Sirop, but Papa Sirop. Papa Sirop, probably 55 at yahoo.com. All right, let me look at this real quick. So we're going to share an application window of the auction photos here. And let's look at our first one that we're going to be doing here. So this is, can you see that, Big Bear, or do you see the little pictures?
I just see the little picture right now.
All right, thank you so much. I'm going to change that to the big picture, or the other picture. So let me do that. Stop on that. And let me do the, I should have already had this open, but that's all good. Application window. Well, I don't even see it, and I have it pulled up. So let me go ahead and just do your entire screen, and we'll go to infinity and beyond there. All right. Let's do, so we see here, we have the Invincible Iron Man number 9. Invincible Iron Man number 9. Do you see that big school, Big Bear?
I see it.
Yeah, thank you so much. You're my guinea bear for now.
I'm all you got right now.
We got Invincible Iron Man number 9, and this is a 9.4 or better copy of Invincible Iron Man 99. This is near mint or better. Awesome book. This is the first appearance of Riri Williams. Riri Williams, as you know, she is taking over the mantle for the very famous Iron Man, Tony Stark. And I read the first issue, I guess it's the Invincible Iron Man current volume, and on the cover it has her in a red and gold suit, although that suit she's wearing, I believe, is the one she actually wore in the new comic that came out last week. Great story, too. We found out her origin, and she looks like she's going to be a pretty big player in the Marvel Universe until, you know, most likely they'll bring Tony Stark back in physical body form, which they always bring back the heroes. But if you want Riri Williams' first appearance, 9.4 or better, $10. It's $10, and you can't beat that. That's free shipping. Remember, fans, send it friends and family. You'll be glad you did, because you won't have to pay an extra 3%, or otherwise Russ probably just won't send it to you. That's what he said in his preview video. So that's a great book right there. All right, so next book, let's see here. Where's my little right clicker thing? Okay, whoa, getting a little too frisky with that book there. Let me do this way here. Sorry about the infinity action. Go into here, and then I'll be double click. Nothing. Can I go to the right? Let me hide that. Oh, here we go. All right, so next book. Oh yeah, now that this book here, the Riri Williams first appearance, that's a part of Sirop's Super Savings. I love those. I just love that. Sirop Super Savings. So that's awesome. Now, another Sirop Super Savings, and Aim High Comics may like this one, or probably actually owns this one, is the first issue of King Size Conan the Barbarian. This is King Size Conan the Barbarian number 1, 1973, 35-cent price tag. One of them thick books. It's another high-grade book, 9.4 or better. I mean, the thing looks immaculate. Russ is going to be sending it in the Mylar. You can't beat that, man. The Mylar is hot. Barry Smith, Conan the Barbarian. And what's cool about this book is it's just, look at him. He's just like done slaughtering people. And plus, Sarop has slaughtered the price. This is Sarop Super Savings. $15 free shipping, and this book could be yours from Houdat Collectibles, Comics, and Gaming, from the private collection of Houdat Comics, Collectibles, and Gaming. That's $15 free shipping right there. Next book I want to show you before we go to Big Bear in round one is The Amazing Spider-Man 361. Now, a lot of us know this book. This came out in 1992. This is the first full appearance of Carnage, the spawn of Venom. Classic book, classic story. We know in issue 360, Cletus Cassidy was in jail, and there was a little bit of the symbiote right there on the floor. And at the end of issue 360, we have that first little cameo of what Cletus Cassidy becomes, known as Carnage in 361. And this starts off the three-part little series of the storyline Carnage. And, of course, you get part 2 and part 3 in the next issues of 362, 363. So this is, now Russ, he graded this a little low, and I'll tell you, it does have some minor spine ticks. You see one near the staple. And there's probably some more that you just can't see very well. But I had my original copy of this book for years. I got it off the shelf in 92, and I had it in a short box up until about 2011 or 2012. And I finally, got into grading books, and I sent it to CGC, and mine was miswrapped a little bit. And it also had more spine ticks than what I'm seeing here on Houdat's copy. And I got a 9.4 from CGC. Now, were they grading a little easy? I don't know, but, they do take in consideration, like, how old a book is. Like, they're not going to be, like, anal about it. If you got a book from the 60s, they understand it's a book from the 60s, you know what I mean? So, but he graded it a 9.0, very fine to near mint. Like I said, does have some spine ticks. And this book is starting out at $35. $35 free shipping for a beautiful 9.0 or better copy of Amazing Spider-Man 361. Very cool indeed. So you're definitely going to want to check that out. Let me get off the screen share real quick, and I'll let you see that email. If you're interested in any of those things I've shown so far, the Black Pack or the first 3 of Houdat Comics, Collectibles, and Gaming's raw books, let me know by emailing me below. Now, let me get the email ready for Big Bear Comics, Red Hat Tech at Comcast.net. Let me bring that up real quick. So this is Big Bear Comics email, redhattech at Comcast.net. Take it away, Big Bear.
Hi, everyone. All right. I have a little bit of feedback. Is that me?
Oh, you know what? Let me turn my volume down. You're sounding really good.
Okay. All right. We have here the Batman DC Rebirth #1. What's special about this book is that it's the Michael Turner Aspen variant cover. And this book is one of 3 different color schemes. There's a copper one, a green one, and this one. And this seems to be the one everybody draws to, with the gray and the purple. As you can see, this is definitely a 9/8 candidate. Just a beautiful Batman silhouette type of cover. This is just speaks Batman right here. And that's just a beautiful cover. This is a 9/8 candidate. Beautiful non-ticks, non-creases, non-red book. and selling that $50 shipped for that. And they're usually going for in the 60s now on eBay, so you're saving money.
Awesome book. Beautiful Michael Turner.
Part 2, I have a set of 2 books. Last week I tried to sell my beautiful copy of She-Hulk #1 with a beautiful white cover that's not tanning or anything, and there's maybe a couple of non-color breaking ticks on the spine that can be pressed out. This is definitely at least a 9.2, maybe more. Beautiful, beautiful book. And I was selling it for $35 last week, no bites. Gonna sell it for the same price, but then I'm gonna throw in a Red Sonia #1 along with that book. And this is a nice, you can see there's a little crease right here on the top, and a little bit discoloring on the back cover. But it's still a nice copy. So I'm selling both of these copies as a set, $35 shipped.
Awesome.
Let's see. Next, this will be my Big Bear's bargain basement blowout special.
I love that. Hell yeah.
All right. This is The Walking Dead #98. This is my first This is the first Walking Dead book I'm trying to sell, which is a big thing for me. This one is definitely a high grade 9.2, 9.4 book. What's it has in this book is the death of Abraham, and if you're watching the show, you already know that he's gone. And also has the first appearance of Dwight, which I believe is that guy with the scars on his face that nobody likes. That's his first appearance in this book. So it has some key factors in it, and it's a nice high grade. $10 shipped.
Holy crap, that's a damn good deal. Big Bear, that is a Big Bear bargain basement.
That's right. You got to have one of those.
Yeah, that's great, man.
All right, last book for this round. I'll do a nice Silver Age book, and I just love the story on this. This is Superman #199. This is the book where Flash and Superman have their very first race. And this is a key issue. It presents very well. It does have some ticks, and it does have a little corner crease. Oh, other side, a little backwards. Other side, and does have some spine ticks. But it presents, I'm going to give it a solid 5.5 grade. So even then, that's still a very nice, desirable book. And I'm going to give that away for $50 shipped on that one.
That's awesome. Key. Man, right there, fans, that book there is just a damn piece of history. The first time Superman and the fastest man alive has a race. That's an awesome, just awesome book.
Yeah, and you have to buy it. No spoilers. I won't tell anybody who wins.
Yeah, you have to buy it and read it.
All right, that's it for me for this round.
All right, that is awesome. Freaking cool. Let me get my screen going here again. So, fans, that right there, some kick-ass opening books from round 1 from Big Bear Comics. That is Red Hat Tech at Comcast.net. Red Hat Tech at Comcast.net. All right. We've got some more fun stuff. I'm checking emails now currently right now. I don't have any emails coming in. Remember, this is the end of round 1, so I'm going to kind of show some things that I've already shown, give a little review for some of the folks that might be running late to the show. Welcome to Legends Live Auction for November 19th, 2016. Real quick before I go over some more of those books again, I want to check the comments because we have 24 viewers right now. Thank y'all so much. This may, Big Bear, this may be our biggest number of live viewers.
Whoa.
So pretty awesome. Let me give some shout outs to all these good folks here. Again, Collector 27, the Tristan is here, Contender, Spectacular Spider Grandpa, Ian, British Geek Guy, William Thord, my good buddy William Thord, who has probably the most first issues in the comic book community. He has over 1,000 first #1 issues, and he's a huge guy that loves when villains beat the crap out of the heroes. Death to all superheroes. That's William Thord's motto. Christian Collins, big Walking Dead fan right there. Aim High Comics, Brandon. Masked Marvel, he is in the house tonight. Hey, what's up, Rez? Rez Reeds is here, and the Normal Voice is here too. And Uncanny Kyle Waka, doing good. He hasn't fallen in any of those quakes or any of that stuff. He's doing good. Hey, we got Yeti, aka Skillet Jones. Skillet Jones, it's good to see you here, sir. Love me some Skillet Jones. RMG Geeked, cool nerd. He's doing good. He's in the house. LP, the father of Niobe, is here. LP, Larry Higgins, the father of Niobe, that is rumored to be the next special guest on the Blaster Stash It Live show this Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. Alex, the Comic Hoarder. Alex, man, I'm back live tonight. I'm not in the bathroom, like you said the other night. I saw that. All right, so Hudat's here, and Hudat is in the chat. He's taking some time away from Papa Sarapa over at his dad's birthday party. Space Boy Jordan's here. Key Issue Comics, Chaz is here tonight. Chaz took us some time off, but he's back. It's good to see Chaz in the chat room tonight. And let's see. Golly. Oh, Captain Cold. Captain Cold, it's good to see you, Leonard, with the Fantastic Four issue 5 at a 5.0. He finally got his Dr. Doom's first appearance. And Crazy Noob is coming at you live in the chat. Good to see Crazy Noob in the house. Splash Page Comics is here. And a guy named Popcorn, who's at 90 subs, and he's looking for 10 more. No, Popcom. Popcom. So sub up old Popcom. He needs some more subs. You know, I'm already subscribed to Popcom. So I'm glad to see everyone here tonight. Also, I want to give a big shout out to Paul, Midwest Comic Man. And this Legends Live auction is brought to you by, if you look in the video description down below, the Legends Live auction is brought to you by the GoFundMe page for Midwest Comics Man's pressing and cleaning service, where he'll clean your book and he'll press your book, but we got to fund it so he can get that cleaning press. All right, so let me thank y'all so much for showing up tonight. We have 24 live viewers, so that's good. This is the Black Pack. I call this the Black Pack. This is issue 1 of the series by Black Mask called Black. You get the variant right there and the regular cover for $10 right there, free shipping. Next up, let me do my screen share again. And we're going to go over round 1's Hudat Comics and Collectibles and show you what we have from Hudat. We have Riri Williams' first appearance, the Invincible Iron Man #9. $10 starting bid. Looking good. We have king size Conan the Barbarian. Looking really nice. $15. So the Invincible Iron Man #9 and the Conan book, those are both Seraps super savings. $10 on Invincible Iron Man, $15 starting bid on the Conan the Barbarian, and $35 for the Amazing Spider-Man Carnage's first appearance. All right, so let me get off the screen share here, and we'll go ahead and get into round 2. And I don't have any books myself for round 2. It's just been kind of a slow week for me. I didn't really go through my my books, and I've got new drawer boxes I need to set up. and try to organize and get some more runs. I want to do some full runs and bring those to the Legends live auction, but I have not done that yet. So we're going to be starting up round two, and we're going to be, you know, I shouldn't even have closed the pictures down. If you look right here, it's ardouting1@gmail.com. That's where you're going to email me my the bids and everything. Let me get that going there. Let me refresh this. And actually, you know what? Before I start round two, I totally forgot about going over the Big Bear items. Big Bear, do you have any emails right now?
Yeah, I have one bid. I've got a bid on the Walking Dead. Of course, my Big Bear blowout always sells every time. This is got a $10 bid on Walking Dead number 98. The Death of Abraham, first appearance of Dwight. No bids yet on my Superman 199, the first race. And with Flash, my She-Hulk and Red Sonja combo pack, where you get both of these books for the same price. A very high grade She-Hulk and a mid grade Red Sonja, all for $35 shipped. And of course, my Michael Turner beautiful Batman Aspen variant cover for $50. All right.
That's awesome.
I'll start round two, I guess.
So that's redhattech@comcast.net, and we're going to be starting round two. Let me change the email up, and I'll get mine on here so you can see some more stuff from the Sarap Who Dat Comics Collectibles and Gaming. Remember, there's my email right there. And let me bring up the old screen share, entire screen action here. And let's see what we have. Oh my gosh, my mouse. There we go. All right, so next up, we have a big key issue right there. Strange Adventures, number 205. This is the first appearance of Dead Man. Now, Boston Brand, he's a damn cool character. He is Dead Man. He can actually, you know, have you ever seen the movie Ghost, Patrick Swayze? Well, he can go into someone's body and, you know, control the body in a physical form. When he comes out of the body, he's his ghost form again. So a really cool character. If you heard the news or if you watched Blast It or Stash It, Trinity Superhero Cinema, they went over the Justice League Dark movie, and Boston Brand is a big part of the Justice League Dark. Of course, he was in the New 52 Justice League Dark comic book. So you never know. This thing could go up really high. Now, this book itself, it has a subscription crease all the way down the middle of the book. So if you look kind of close, you can see that. Not very noticeable from far away, but it is there. You know, sometimes the mailman and mail ladies used to fold the comics up and put them in the mailbox back in the day. That's what the subscription crease is. Or some people even just bent the book up and put it in their back pocket, you know, back in the day. So I love this book. It looks really good. You know, you might be able to press it a little bit or something, but I think it's pretty good as it is. And it gives a little character to it. This book is graded about 2.5 to a 3.5. Now, if you do get this pressed, it'll be maybe somewhere in the 3.5 to 4.0, but regardless, awesome book, and it's Boston Brand. It's Dead Man. So bid on this book is $55 free shipping. This is Strange Adventures 205, first appearance of Dead Man. So very cool. I didn't even know Russ had this book. I mean, like, sometimes he just pulls out some good wild books. Big Bear, same with you, man. You always got some good stuff in the cave. All right. So tonight we've this next book I want to show you. This is one of the graded books that Who Dat's got a show, and you've seen this already from Big Bear tonight as well. This is a She-Hulk book, a Savage She-Hulk, and this book's graded a 9.6. I mean, like, it's like, dang, 9.6. Now, Who Dat wants to sell this, and Who Dat says he wants to get a better copy. He wants to get a better copy for his daughter. I'm thinking to myself, damn, a better copy. Well, you just need to say you want a 9.8. I said 9.6. That 9.6, that's near mint plus. White pages. The pretty much what we know of. This is Stan Lee's last like Marvel story he wrote for Marvel as a writer. That's what Russ said. It's got Big John Buscema on the art, Big John Buscema on the cover, along with classic longtime Marvel inker Joe Sinnott. Origin and first appearance of Jennifer Waters there. And it's the She-Hulk, man. What can I say? She-Hulk still rocking the bell bottoms. Got the damn Fred from Scooby-Doo scarf going. That's just a good book right there. And 9.6. So starting bid for this book, $95. Now this is $95 free shipping. Now on eBay you'll easily find a 9.6 going for $120. But this book right here, right now on Legends Live Auction, $95. Man, that's a damn good deal right there. And last book I want to show of for Russ. I don't want to wait till the final round. I want to go ahead and show this book, and we'll do some, I'll do a recap in the final round. But last book I want to show is this one right here. This is Hero for Hire #1 at a 7.5. Now, Russ has showed this book before, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. It's got off-white pages, your classic Archie Goodwin story, John Romita Sr. on the cover and everything. But 7.5, it's Luke Cage's first appearance, aka Power Man. So if you're looking for, or you were a big fan of the cartoon show, definitely this book is a book for you. Low starting bid for this book. This book is very expensive right now, but low bid right here, starting bid at $400, free shipping. So really cool, great books, and a great round two as we go back to the Infinity Gauntlet. And if you're interested in any of those books, email me at rdaddy1@gmail.com. The winners, I'll get you a hold of Russ, and I'll give you his email address, and then you can actually do the transaction there. But let me know, and we'll get you there. Let me get my email changed to redhattech@comcast.net. Damn, we got 27 live viewers. Oh, thank y'all so much for watching. redhattech@comcast.net. I kind of feel bad. I wish I had more stuff to show. I didn't know. Big Bear, I thought like today, Thanksgiving's coming up, Black Friday's coming up, Christmas is next month. I figured like no one would be like watching their bike. But I guess a lot of people want to get some comic books or something. So Big Bear, let's see, what do we got in round two?
All right. Well, there was some questions about round one. The She-Hulk book is definitely a 9.2 or better, and the price was $35 shipped. That includes the Red Sonja book and the Superman. This was also a question. This is $50 shipped for a 5.5 graded, not graded, but my graded Superman First Race with Flash. All right, so round two, I'm going to start out with a new book that's signed. This is Marvel, The Prowler #1. It's signed by the artist Jamal Campbell with a COA. I don't know too much about this book. I know it's a clone conspiracy tie-in. That's all I could tell you about it. But it's The Prowler #1 near mint copy, signed by the artist.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, book two is a graded book, a new one in my stash. This is The Amazing Spider-Man 149. It's a 9.2 CBCS graded book. Beautiful cover. This is, I believe, Gene Colan. Yes, no, Gil Kane. This is Gil Kane cover. It's a beautiful Gil Kane cover with double Spider-Mans, and they have a really great action battle in this book. It's the first appearance of the Spider-Man clone. It also has a Gwen Stacy clone appearance, cover and origin and death of the Jackal. All in this book.
Man, that's got a lot of action going on.
Yeah. So this is really a cool Spider-Man book. A nice 9.2 CBCS graded, and I'm doing 120 on that shipped.
Sweet. Damn good.
Next is a book I shown before. This is the New Gods #7. This is the first appearance of that guy, Steppenwolf, who will be the main baddie in the next Justice League of America movie. And it's a key issue. It's a solid 6.0. Presents a little better than that. There's probably because there's a little bit of spine roll with some ticks, but there is no nasty looking corner creases on the book. The cover looks great, presents well, and asking $80 shipped on a nice key issue. And last but not least is a book that I'm not going to make any money on. I'm going to sell it and make no profit. I'm going to get it out tonight. This is Lady Death #2, 9.8. It's Lady Death 2 Between Heaven and Hell #4 with a purgatory appearance. And that's one of the great cool covers there for Lady Death. So if you're a fan, this is a book you have to have because you can't get better than a 9.8 on this book.
Man, that's beautiful.
And I'm selling that $30 shipped.
Oh, God.
It cost me $20 to grade it, and it cost me money to ship it, and you're getting it, and I'm going to lose money, so get it out of the house.
Yeah.
I have to get rid of it.
God, that is awesome.
So $30 shipped on that, so take it home. It's about time it finds a home, except this one. I've been getting ragged on. Get that book out of here. I'm like, now I'm gonna $30, no profit for me. Take it home, $30.
Oh,
and the last thing I'm gonna show tonight, because I wasn't prepared to show a hell of a lot. I'm gonna sell a little set of toys and stuff that I've never sold before. I subscribe to the comic block subscription, and this is going to be various items from different blocks, not from the same block. This one here is a cool Funko Pop. So if you guys don't have this one, I don't know that a couple of you guys have most everything. This is the Diablo Funko Pop. Now, isn't that cool? It's really well detailed.
That is great detail.
And that's the Suicide Squad series #103. In great condition. Never been opened. I never opened these things. I don't really collect them. And then we have this one here is DC Comics Batman Essentials, and this is of course Batman.
Awesome.
There's a little scuff on the cover, on the plastic here. Right here is a little scuffing, little scratches. So you can see them better there. Little scratching on the, but this also has never been opened. And I'm selling that. Usually these retail like $20, but these are really well detailed as well. These action figures. They all part of a set of a Comic Essentials, DC Essentials.
Yeah. I used to have that Shazam figure, but I gave it to my buddy.
So they sent, Comic Block sent everybody one of 3. I believe Aquaman was another and Wonder Woman was the other. I happened to get the Batman one. And selling that part of this set. And then you get a cool The World According to Wolverine. And this is a cool like pop-up type of book. it's got like cards and little things that you can fill out and little sub stories like that, and there's like little pop-out cards like that. It's just like a cool little history book and all his villains that he fights. And it also has a really great, this here is a poster, not pulled out, brand new, still in there. And this retails for $24.95 on its own. So you can see the barcode there. It's $24.95 for this book. So that's part of the set. All three things I'm going to ship out for you for $30 for all three.
Man, that's good.
A good deal.
I like that Wolverine book.
Yeah, so let me know if you want that. And it's going to be shipped in one of these comic blocks, is the way I got it.
That's awesome.
And that's it for tonight. I don't have anything else. Oh, maybe my Chip and Dale book. I forgot. I can't forget Chip and Dale. My cartoon book of the night, Chip and Dale #1. It's about a 5.0. I can't forget them, from Disney. It's the first issue. Well, actually, the first issues were back in the Dell age, but this is the first issue of Gold Key, and
Man,
it's a cute Disney book. I'm getting rid of that. $8 shipped if you want that book.
That's a good price, because that's you know, don't you feel like sometimes, like some of the books like Dale, Gold Key, 4-color, man, they don't get a lot of love, you know?
They don't get a lot of love, but they're just great stories, great entertainment, nice art. Come on. It's just like, why they don't get love? Even like my granddaughter loves these books, and if you guys have kids, show these books to them. They'll get into comics. They're not going to start liking the adult comics right away. You got to show them the cartoon books, then they progress. But if you don't, you know, show them the Disney books, or they'll never get into the comics.
Yeah, that's what I did. I have the books that I started the kids with were Penguins of Madagascar and some SpongeBob, and, you know, like cartoony kind of books, you know.
Yeah. I mean,
that's awesome.
If we want a future in comics, they got to read these books, and they got to love them, and then they got to want to have them. That's the only way, or in the future there ain't going to be any, or not as much.
That's right, man. So if you're interested in any of these awesome things that Big Bear showed tonight, there's his email below, redhattech@comcast.net. And so for the final round, before we do the final round, that was all Big Bear had to show, but for final round, I'll show you all one more book, and then we'll kind of go over, you know, what the emails have been coming in, then we'll call it a night. But let me get to the comments real quick. Give a big shout out to Trinity Comics. Trinity. Jeremy, the Michael Turner Batman, the Batman action figure. Man, there's some Batman in there for you. So yeah, that's looking really good. Adam Buck, Big Bear's email is redhattech@comcast.net. It's below right there. So if you want to send him an email and get your bids in. I think I saw Huey's Comic Hideout. Huey, it's good to see you on here. William Thorg and figures. Oh, William Thorg's upset there's no Penguin figure, because William Thorg's favorite villain is the Penguin. He loves all villains. William, I'm so glad you're checking in tonight, man. It's good to see you on here. And everyone, we had a great turnout tonight. We had over 27 live viewers at one point. I'm going to go ahead and show a book that Alex was looking for. And I've got this book, and I haven't put it on eBay or any of the other sites yet, but one of these days I'll get it on there when I get my little eBay store looking better and crap like that. But this is a book you'll get a great deal on if you buy it tonight. And let me get my my email on there real quick. Let's see. And then I'll show you this book here. All right. Now, Big Bear, I've showed this book before. I know you know what this book is. Let me r.1@gmail.com for this book right here.
Oh boy,
the old classic.
there's
The
a lot
old
of you.
Avengers.
Pull out the big boys now.
I
Yeah.
just want to get rid of it. I don't, you know, it's one of the things where I'm not emotionally attached to this book. I kind of got this book long ago before the movie came out. But this is Avengers #1, 6.0, signed by Stan the Man Lee. It's creamed off-white pages. You know, origin and first appearance of the Avengers. Really cool book. Presents really good. Just got, you know, your normal little dings here and there. There's no Marvel chipping on the on that side, which is, you know, always good. But yeah, this book, Alex the comic hoarder wanted me to show this book off. This book right here can be yours. Remember, friends and family. $4,000 free shipping. $4,000 free shipping. Don't wait until the great legend has the 4,000 subscriber contest, which I'm less than about 150 away from, because this ain't going to be a prize on there anyway. Yeah. But anyway, Stan Lee the Man, Earth's Super Mighty Heroes things, 6.0, Avengers #1, classic book. They've got a lot of movies, and they're going to be fighting Thanos one of these years. So definitely check, or in the in the movie realm or whatever. So definitely $4,000 for this book. This is the Coming at You Live super special for tonight. All right, so there's that book. And let me kind of look at the emails on my end and on Russ's end here. Oh, okay. All right, so right now, let me go into the little, we got the black pack right here. No bids yet on the black pack. The black pack here, you get the regular cover and the variant cover, $10 free shipping by Black Mask. Cool story. Got a lot of like racial stuff in there, but like, you know, if you're into like just good kind of like alternate reality type stories, it's a good story. I don't want to give a full review or anything, but it is pretty interesting. But it has a lot of like anger and a lot of hate in the book as well. It's but it's, you know, it is what it is. So currently no bids on the Invincible Iron Man #9, first appearance of Riri Williams, still sitting at $10. If anyone wants it, send us an email, r.1@gmail.com, r.1@gmail.com. And that one there is also that book there, and then the $15 king size Conan the Barbarian. That is Sarap's super savings for this Legends live auction tonight. And that's $15 right here for the Conan book. Amazing Spider-Man, just in, lowering the price of Amazing Spider-Man to $30. $30 free shipping. We lowered the price. $30. Another one from Who Dat Comics, Collectibles and Gaming. Doctor Strange, 2.5 to 3.5 range. If you want, this ain't Doctor Strange. Oh my God, this is Strange Adventures. Sorry. Yeah, this is DC. This ain't no Marvel. This is a Boston brand, The Dead Man. It's his first appearance of Strange Adventures 205, sitting pretty at $55 free shipping. Now, we do have currently one bid for this book, and it's sitting at $95. So this book is getting sold tonight. And if you don't get your hands on this book, remember, Big Bear's also selling a 9.2 or higher beautiful She-Hulk book as well tonight. So you got, if you want your She-Hulks, you better get them tonight. And last, but certainly not the least, $400 for Luke Cage, Hero for Hire, coming off the heels of the Cage Netflix TV series. So very cool. And you know what? I don't even know if I was screen sharing all that stuff, but at least I gave you the prices. And like I said, if you want, if you're interested in any of those books, rdowdy1@gmail.com below. So definitely check that out. William Thorpe says payment plan on that Avengers. No. And then Russ says there's no. He said Contender was asking about the payment plan. I love when you get. That's what I miss. I really miss those times when everyone used to get on the live shows. You know, like and we'd have. I miss Contender in the live shows. I know he's busy. I know he probably has college and things and a busy guy, but I love getting Houdat and Contender in those damn things because together them dudes are a trip. They always up to something. But let me so that's it, you know, for mine. And I'm gonna put up Big Bear's email real quick, and we're gonna go over to Big Bear and go over his prices and see what he has. Red Hat Tech at Comcast.net.
All right, items that do have bids. I do have a bid now on the She-Hulk Red Sonia combo pack. It's at the minimum bid at $35, and I have the minimum of my bargain basement blowout special still at $10. The Death of Abraham. It's Walking Dead number 98. First appearance of Dwight also. That's definitely a 9.8 candidate. And believe it or not, I got some love. I got some love for Chip and Dale. I got I got an $8 bid for that. I don't know if they're just doing that to make a joke or whatever, but thank you. I got a bid.
Yeah.
All right. Nothing else. I'll go quickly what I got. I got the $80 on the first appearance of Steppenwolf. No bids. First appearance of the Spider-Man clothes. This is Clone. The Amazing Spider-Man number 149, a 9.2 grade. Beautiful Gil Kane artwork there. And no love yet on Lady Death. Come on, guys. I'll do 25. I got to get this out of the house. $25 shipped, okay, for Lady Death. 9.8. All right, I got to get this out of the house. And let's see, nothing yet for the Michael Turner. I'm surprised the Michael Turner Aspen variant cover, a 9.8 candidate. It has the gray and purple color scheme, the one that everybody wants, or the most popular one. And my Superman versus Flash, the first race, a key issue. First race between Flash and Superman.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a Silver Age book, and it's about a 5.5 grade, but it presents like it's higher because the issues are on the spine and on the very corner there's a little crease. But besides that, this is a nice book.
That's
and
awesome.
Nothing else. My toy collection, no bids on the Batman and El Diablo, the Funko Pop, and the Batman Comic Essentials. No bids on that set yet either. So that's it. We'll see if I get some last minute snipers out there and
yeah, maybe they'll be sending you some emails or whatever. Remember, what we'll do since we're running kind of low on the time, we'll be calling it the auction over at 10:25. It's about less than 3 minutes away.
all right.
So, and then, that way, if you do want to do some after hours bids, go ahead and send emails, but it's no guarantee that Big Bear will still want to sell the item at what he sold it for, unless it's the Lady Death book.
Yeah. If it's a Lady Death book, yeah, I'll definitely do it. But
So get those.
I'm getting the looks. I got to get this book out of here. So
we have Red Hat Tech at Comcast.net down below, and rdowdy1@gmail.com for my email if you're interested in the Black Pack or any of the items that Houdat Comics Collectibles and Gaming has been selling tonight. He's ghost selling tonight, Boston brand style. So let me go over some of the comments again. And I want to go over all the folks that have showed up tonight. Tonight we had a peak. May have been my best on the live show for sure, or the Legends live auction. 27 live viewers. That's definitely a record for the live auction. And special thanks to Big Bear, Whodat Comics Collectibles, Aim High Comics, Huey's Comic Hideout, Contender, anyone in the past that's ever sold on any of our auctions. Just a big shout out, because if y'all weren't here to sell, then I wouldn't have no live auction. So, or unless it was just me by myself, and that'd be kind of dumb. But so let me give some big shout outs to the folks in the chat. Laura, thank you so much. She says she's gonna burn that Lady Death book, Big Bear. Chippendale #1. Woohoo! That's right, Mass Marvel. That thing got sold tonight. Both the She-Hulks got sold. Special shout out, big shout out to Laura. Thank you so much. That's your Laura, isn't it, Big Bear?
Yeah, that's my Laura.
Laura, thank you so much. Out of all of our heart in the comic book community for letting Big Bear come out of the cave at us live on the show every first and third Saturday of the month. All right, so fans, just in, the bids are now over, but we're going to still close with some good shout outs. Alex, Midwest, Space Boy Jordan, William Thord, Christian, Trinity, Uncanny Kyle Walker, a brief cameo by Crazy Noob was there. The Doom 143, Spectacular Spider, Grandpa. Golly, so many people. I think the whole Blasted or Stash It crew was in the chat tonight, and the guest Ian was there. British Geek guy. Evan was here. Evan Jalome. Key Issue Comics Chaz, Mr. White Gloves, Yeti Jones, Collector 27. Man, this was an insane. It was Captain Cold. Captain Cold was in here. So many good folks. Popcom, remember, sub up Popcom. He needs that 100 subs. He's only got 90. I guess no one really subbed him. Sorry, Popcom. But anyways, just a great show, and y'all know who you are. Brandon, Aim High Comics, LP, British Geek Guy, Rez was here, Collector 27, Contender, Kevin's always good, Mass Marvel. Just so many good folks showed up tonight. Big Bear, do you have any final shout outs or anything?
Just want to shout out to everyone who watched the show and everyone at the panel. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. And on Friday, stay off the damn roads and don't worry about that Black Friday shit. Just stay home and buy comics and be safe.
That's right, man. That's the way to do it. A special reminder, December 3rd and December 17th, those are the next two Legends Live auction shows. And just to reiterate what Big Bear said, thank y'all so much for watching, because you're the reason why we do this, and we want y'all to get the best deals you can. Also, a reminder, if you're not a member of the Blaster Stash It Facebook group, the link down below is in the video description. And also check out the Blaster Stash It YouTube page, where you can enroll and sign up for the contest or enter the contest for the Santa Who with the Blaster Stash It crew, where you get 5 special packages from all of the Blasted or Stash It crew. That's me, Trinity Comics, Huey's Comic Hideout, Spectacular Spider Grandpa, and one of the best, my main man, Midwest. All right, everyone, for the Great Legend and Big Bear Comics, we're saying peace out. God bless.